How you doing?
How was your
Good.
bye week?
Good, thanks. Good. It was relaxing.
Do you spend that weekend kind of self-scouting a little bit, disconnecting altogether, watching other teams?
You try to disconnect, but it's hard to disconnect because you're so obsessed with this game. But for the most part, you try to get away, spend a little family time.
I know it was a long time ago at this point, but what clicked for the pass rush? That was, kind of felt like it came out of nowhere.
Well, you just know anytime you play this game for a while, at some point it's going to all come together. The guys have been working really hard at it, and hard work pays off. And the main thing you got to do is just keep on hitting it, and then you don't know when it's going to happen, but all of a sudden it comes in bunches, and it really put together. And the guys, they play well.
What's your game differentiator?
Just what we knew: spark, speed, energy, enthusiasm. And he just it was a good shot in the arm for the group to have a young, fast guy to come in there and just be a guy that comes off the ball really hard.
You had talked in the offseason about him potentially being that specialty sort of rusher. Was this kind of him, that finally coming to fruition and seeing it out there?
Yeah, it's a matter of time. It's a matter of just giving guys opportunities. And when opportunities come arise, you have to really step up. And Griff really, he's always shown his ability. If you watch his college tape, that's what he did mainly, was a guy coming off the edge, having a lot of spark, doing a lot of spins, a lot of juice. So we're excited about where he can go with this.
Was there a way to, statistically, he didn't have any tackles or anything, but was there a way you could look, when you looked at the film, that you saw what the impact he had? And
Well, you see the speed and the suddenness about him, and he's going to give somebody some problems. You have to really sit back and block him, or else he's going to get by you. So he's a guy that anytime you have speed like that on the field, it has to affect the offense.
Pete noted the calming veteran presence of Quandre Diggs. How does that trickle down to make an impact and maybe make everyone else's jobs a little bit easier?
It felt like Diggs and McDougal, they played real well together. They're two veterans who know the game really well. They're really high IQs, and they really fit well. So we want to keep that going. We got one game in. The season doesn't make one game, so it's important now that they continue the consistency. But he's a guy that he's been around a lot of football. He knows ball. B-Mac knows ball, so they play well together, as you saw.
If Diggs is able to get more comfortable in that spot, and you guys maybe are able to transition back to a little bit more single high than you've played at the beginning of this year, is that help make everybody else a little bit more aggressive from the linebackers to the defensive line?
Well, it's hard to say. It's just one game, and we're going one game at a time. So we're going to see if Diggs shows up again this week, and the guys to play hard. Each week is, the biggest game is the game coming up next week, so we're going one game at a time.
In your experience, when safeties are hitting like they were against San Francisco, does that kind of have an effect on pass catchers later in the game?
No question. Guys are watching. It hurts. Football hurts sometimes. At the same time, the guys are playing confident and fast when they're playing like that. In today's ball game, you have to really understand the target area and keep your head out of the game because it throws. You can get in trouble or get thrown out of the game. But playing hard, being confident, knowing exactly what you're doing, guys playing off each other. It really builds the confidence as a team goes. But no question, when you out-hit somebody and play that physical, it has an intimidating effect on your opponent.
Where's that Clowney overall performance rank on games you've seen by defensive linemen?
He was disruptive. You just want to see that on consistency. You don't want to be one of those flash-in-the-pan nights. You want to consistently affect the quarterback, consistently make the guys around you better, and let's bottle that up and do it every week.
If Ugo has to end up playing some nickel this week, how ready for that is he now, maybe compared to week one when he did a lot?
Well, he's had some work at it. At the same time, we have some options. The guys are really competing well. That's one thing we always talk about is compete every week, and this is one of those weeks that it really stands out.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.